This is Jeopardy!
Is Jeopardio with our contestants.
Hi, I'm Guadalupe. I'm a haciendado from Chihuahua.
Hi, I live on a boat.
I'm Tony. I'm from the Bronx. Let's go Yankees. Your host, Alejandro Tribeck.
Good morning, contestants. Let's introduce today's categories. The first category is land. Our second category is the Tampico incident. Our third category is the Constitution. Our fourth category is the Constitutional Convention. And lastly, the fifth category is U.S. expedition.
What are those?
Now begin with the first question. Tony, since you are the returning champion, you may pick the first question.
Let's go easy. Land for 100.
All right. This Mexican president gave the U.S. land after taking it from peasants. Tony, that is you.
Who is Diaz?
That is correct.
During the reign of Porfirio Diaz, much of the land consolidated from peasants was given to the United States. This land was used for building up the infrastructure in Mexico, such as 45,000 miles of telegraph wires and over 19,000 miles of railroad tracks. Most of the mines in Mexico were now owned by the Americans.
Tony, since you got that question correct, you may pick the next category.
U.S. expedition for 300.
When can I answer a question?
Pancho Villa invaded this U.S. city.
Columbus, New Mexico.
That is correct. The U.S. planned an arms embargo on Mexico. Pancho Villa feared Carranza was planning to make Mexico a U.S. protectorate and raids Columbus, New Mexico. Woodrow Wilson then sent General Pershing into Mexico to capture and punish Villa. Carranza opposed this action and saw this as a foreign act of invasion of Mexico. Eventually, the expedition was proved unsuccessful and was finally recalled by Woodrow Wilson.
Who told you to answer the question, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Since you got that question right, you may pick the next category.
I'm going to go with Constitutional Convention for 500.
This candidate was neutral on the land reform aspect of the Constitution and was not pressing to push the U.S. out of Mexico. Simon Cowell?
Sorry, that's a no from me.
All right. Would anyone else like to buzz in? Tony?
Carranza. Who is Carranza?
That is correct.
No.
Simon, please. That is correct. Thank you, Tony. It is Carranza. Do you know that Carranza actually presented a draft of recommendations that showed little social change, no agrarian reform, and limited regard for labor? So in this event, the control of the convention was taken by the radicals. Since you got the question right, you may select the next category.
Let's go with Constitution for 200, huh?
That's a great choice.
Mm-hmm.
This Mexican president used the 27th article to compromise the oil production of the United States. Bacon soda?
Yeah. That was Madero, right? Okay,
I'm sorry, that is
Constitutional Convention for 400.
No, I'm sorry. That's incorrect.
No.
Would someone else please buzz in? This is Jeopardy.
Who is Calles?
That is correct.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
During the reign of Calles, the United States owned much land that contained oil. This land could have been taken away by the 27th article, and Calles did his best to try and take it back using that article. Much of the oil production was coming from the United States, and Mexico realized they couldn't lose it. Therefore, the Supreme Court in Mexico decided that part of this agreement was unconstitutional, and Calles could not complete this action.
We would now be taking a commercial break.
Alejandro Trabeck. Jeopardy.
Once I got across the border, my friends they told me, go buy yourself some land or you'll be real poor. Once I got across the border. It was not a big deal, but they made it seem much bigger. Pushing each other to the limits, then they boarded the Dolphin. Then they took the incident and then they called it Tampico. Never full of power, they just wanted some damn respect. Once I got across the border, my friends they told me, go buy yourself some land or you'll be real poor. Once I got across the border. I always had that dream like the people before me, so I started mining oil, had to make some money. They didn't seem to like me, they wrote a constitution. They only really care to give the land out to the peasants. Once I got across the border, my friends they told me, go buy yourself some land or you'll be real poor. Once I got across the border. I only see my goals, I don't believe in failure, cause I know the articles, they're there to help the country. I got Carranza with me, at least for a while, and if they don't ask for help, then they can't expect a damn favor. Once I got across the border, my motives got found out. There was fighting to push us out of the damn country. Then they came across the border. Soon they were attacking our states, and Wilson got pissed. We traveled to Mexico to capture Villa. Soon we will show 'em who's boss. Tampico is pissing me off now, so I went to Veracruz now, so I can show 'em all my guns and we can put them away. I got my neighbors with me, maybe we can make some deals now. Look at the incident, you still need to say that you're sorry. Soon there will be some peace. This crap's been getting old. Remember life and then your life becomes a better one. You made some peace already when you gave us our lands. I hope we can be friends so we can make some money now. Soon we'll be back to normal. Now give us our land, or do I have to take it back forcefully? Soon this will all be over. Soon we'll be back to normal now. Give us our land, or do I have to take it back forcefully? Soon this will all be over. Once I got across the border, my friends they told me, go buy yourself some land or you'll be real poor. Once I got across the border. Once I got across the border.
Now beginning to reach the end of the game. Rob, please pick a category.
Whoa. Where's
I'm
baking
Guadalupe.
soda? Hello, where's baking soda?
He's MIA.
Oh.
Alright.
Guadalupe, please.
Tampico incident for 200.
Congratulations, you have just selected the Daily Double.
Mexican officials invaded this ship.
Yo! Give me your papers, eh? Hey.
How are you?
What
Guadalupe?
is the USS Dolphin?
Congratulations, you've got the Daily Double correct.
The U.S. cruiser the USS Dolphin was arrested for being in a restricted area of Tampico. After quickly being released, U.S. officials demanded an apology from Mexican officials. The response from the Mexican officials was way too serious for the circumstances given in the incident.
Please select the next category.
It's Guadalupe and Tampico incident for 500.
That's a great choice.
Charlie! Hey!
Alright.
My sombrero.
This U.S. president used military force to suppress Mexican
Hey,
authority
where's John Cena?
after the Tampico incident.
Hey, no.
Tony?
That was me. That was me.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Tony?
Who is... John. Who is Woodrow Wilson?
That is also correct.
Hmm.
Please select the next question.
There's only one left, huh? Constitution for 400, will you?
Great choice. This article of the Constitution retroactively reclaimed land from the United States.
I got this one.
Are you sure you want?
This one's mine.
Are you sure you want to take this?
Sure, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You ain't even
I know
supposed to
about
be
it.
here.
Yeah.
All right, guys, give him a shot.
Go for it, man.
What is Article 27?
The 27th article of the Mexican Constitution stated that the original owner of all the land was the Mexican government, and therefore at any time any land in Mexico could be taken back by the government with little compensation. When the U.S. found out about this, they seemed to be okay, but when Obregon tried to make this article retroactive, the United States became angry because their land that they paid for could have been taken back.
Today's session of Jeopardio! I cut it.